to the NCAA Softball Los Angeles Regional. We are joined by Grand Canyon University head coach Shannon Hayes, along with athletes Madison Schaefer and Caitlin Dunkel. We will begin with an opening statement from the coach, and then go to questions in the room and then on the Zoom. If you are on the Zoom, if you could state your name and publication in the chat before your question, that would be great. And we'll start with an opening statement from Coach.
Well, obviously a huge win for us. I was talking to Madison during batting practice before the game, and I said, this is your type of pitching to hit off of. She loves hitting off velocity, and she got a good pitch and obviously took a great swing and, perfect timing with runners on. And obviously timing is everything in this game. And so, with KK hitting the double and hustling and getting to second base and a big walk for Caitlin Brandstrom behind KK, and then Shafe delivered, and then on top of that, we pitched as a staff today. They're such a great offensive team, and that's what makes it a great win, is that they're such a great team. But that's the sport, you got to play the game every day, and so hopefully we'll keep the momentum going. And proud of these girls. Obviously a big win for Grand Canyon, and tomorrow will be fun as well.
Shannon, was there some moments early in this game that told you that they felt like they belonged more this time around?
No, the moments were the whole year. We came in here with 46 wins to a super tough regional. When we saw the 4 teams in the region, look at Liberty and San Diego State earlier playing UCLA really tough, and it's a bear. To say the least. So our girls came in with confidence. We were playing well in the conference tournament. Obviously, pitching to that lineup is very tough, and we made KK made a great play, I believe, in the 3rd or the 4th to stop an inning from getting going, and we played clean defense and had a good game.
Madison, you talked before the season about why you came to GCU, and it was this type of stuff that you talked about. Is that what made you want to kind of step up in the moment tonight and not be nervous in this kind of situation?
Oh yeah, I came here to play on the bigger stage. I was a Division II before, and Hayes talked to me during my recruiting process. He's like, this is what you're going to see. This is what you're going to do and see, a bigger stage, and just what I've dreamed of since I was a kid. I never got this opportunity, and I took this opportunity and ran with it, to be honest.
You've been frustrated all year, too, because you haven't really been able to show what type of player and hitter you are.
Yeah.
Right? Is right now the best you felt all year?
Oh, I could say so. I'm seeing the ball really well. I just getting better at bats, and I think we're just playing as a team right now, too. Not just about me, but playing as a great team right now.
JK, how do you feel like you guys handled it differently this time around?
Yeah, I think as a team, we had a lot of conversations just about how we wanted to come in and how we wanted our presence, and that was just to be us, to be fearless, play our game. We trusted each other and ourselves and knew that whatever the outcome was in God's hands, but we knew that we could compete and just have fun, and that's always what Coach Hayes tells us to do, is just compete and have fun. No stage is too big, no team is too big. We can just play and enjoy it. So that's kind of what we did today.
After you had that double and looked in the dugout, could you kind of feel it at that moment that was something that fueled the team?
Yeah, I was fired up. That just is so fun to look at your teammates and see them get excited for you, and just know that being on second is a really good chance to score. And so I could just tell the girls were just fired up and making us hopeful. So yeah.
Anything on the Zoom?
Yeah, I do a couple for the players. Can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
I'd like both players' perspectives on this. You guys always not only show up in big moments, but you never seem intimidated. What is it about your team that you can go into any opponent, whatever jersey they're wearing on their home field, and just never back down and always fight?
Yeah. I'd say first and foremost just trusting God and knowing that it's in His hands, whatever the outcome, but then also all the moments in between of just preparing and getting ready for this game. And we don't change anything, no matter what the team. Coach Hayes keeps it very consistent, so we don't feel like the moment is too big. We just go in there and do our thing. So I'll pass it to Madison.
I think overall, just the big thing is just have fun and play. I mean, like Hayes said, just have fun and compete. I think that's really what we did. That's what we trying to do all season. And just this stage is just where you can have the most fun, in my opinion. I mean, that was probably the most fun game I've ever played in my life. And I mean, you can see we won. So I think we're all just having fun. Have fun, energy, and nothing can stop us, to be honest.
And then Madison, can you walk me through the at-bat where you hit the home run, and then also when you were running around the bases, what was going through your mind?
So my first at bat, I realized she's coming in, and I had a little pop up to left field. And so my second at bat, I changed my approach. I was like, okay, I'm looking in hard, and so she threw it right there. I adjusted for my first at bat. I just swung and it went over the fence. I thought it was going foul, so I was running down first, and I was like, no, and then it went. I heard my teammates cheer, and I was running, I was jumping. It was just, it was a great moment. I was like, this is where we're winning this game right here, right now.
And then, Coach, for you, I can ask you the same thing I asked both players at the beginning. What is it about your team? Because it's not just tonight. It's, even last year. It's during the regular season. What is it about your team where they can go out there, no matter the opponent, the situation, or anything, games? You never know.
Well, first and foremost, go out to compete and have fun. Just do your best. We're always happy with just competing and doing our best, and we feel like we have a good enough ball club if we don't show fear and go out and go at people and let the chips fall where they may, and that's what the girls did tonight. This team's grown through the year. Madison had a bad ankle injury early in conference, which kind of sidetracked her, and she's full healthy now, and she's coming back to be the great player we think she is. But we've got a good club, and what happened to us last year, I think, fueled the fire here. We came in and didn't pitch well. Our team played well. We swung the bat well last year. We just didn't pitch it very well, and we have a lot more pitching depth now, and that's why you usually see 2 or 3 arms every game for us. We try to not let anybody fall off the cliff and give them a different look, and they put some good swings on some balls and just missed that last ball. She was right on it, good swing, but good enough rise ball where we got to make a play on it. So girls played a clean game, and that's what it takes to win, and hopefully we'll bring that tomorrow as well.
Last one for me. How much did being there last year, going back, being familiar with the territory, being familiar with the situation, knowing what didn't work last year, how much did you concentrate on that when you were prepping for this game and this weekend?
Well, as Caitlin said, we don't change anything. We were the same yesterday's practice as before the game as 2 months ago. And honestly, what makes this win even more amazing for us, how we played well, was when we saw our seeding and that we're coming to UCLA, that took some mental toughness because they drilled us last year, and if you show weakness, they're going to get you. They're such a good team, and so that I was very proud of how our girls stood up and played well, and but that can change at any time, and so we got to keep playing with confidence and hopefully keep going.
Any last questions?
Did you think all along it was going to be a staff outing just to keep them off balance with the different looks?
Well, we wanted for it to be a 2-pitcher game with Meg and Emily, and Meg just hasn't had her good stuff lately. She's dealt with some nagging injuries, and she hasn't had the same kick, and so. But when we got a lead and Shafe put us up, then we're going to save Ariel for game 2. And so we just used Ariel to close the game, and she did a good job. And it was great because last year she came in a little bit injured, not throwing well, her velocity was down, and had her worst outing of the year, which is easy to do against UCLA. And she came back, and her getting that save, that's good for us and good for her confidence. So very proud of her.
You've done a lot of things in your career. Where does this rank for you personally?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, you hate to ever rank anything because of all the other teams you've had before. We were lucky to, my first year, to win a national championship at the NAIA level, and that was huge for that moment. But what makes it so great is these girls go through the process, the whole year, and they come in here and they believe in each other, and to see how they interact with each other and grow as a team, that makes it, awesome. And so it's definitely way up there.
All right, thank you, Grant.